Is this truly a case of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry win again? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. Nice to see you as ever. Thank you so much for your company on this coronation week. Big week, very excited. Lots of positive press. Don't believe what you read around the world with all the negativity that we have. People are genuinely looking forward to this. We just hope that the weather holds out. A lot of people don't remember, that way back in 1953 at the coronation of our wonderful monarch, Queen Elizabeth, it was dreadful weather, almost like the Golden Jubilee weather, And even though you think, well, we're kind of hoping, just praying almost that we get some reasonably warm weather, because you just don't want all of that wonderful effort put in by all of those great people that are making such an effort for us to be a washout, do you? So do keep your fingers crossed wherever you are in the world. In fact, let's do it now. We'll all do it to get fingers. Come on, fingers crossed. Absolutely. We're daft, aren't we? Back as ever to your breaking world story of the day. You see, I do wonder about this particular situation with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, and more importantly, the Markle family. As we now know, there's a lawsuit ongoing, batting forth. So far, it does look like Meghan and Harry's very super expensive lawyers team have been able to score something of an own goal against her half-sister, Samantha Markle. Lots of sympathy, of course, for Thomas Markle, who's gone through an excruciating health time, and good to see him literally back on some kind of form. Not easy though, let's be honest. But the bigger picture really now is how ill-advised was this. This was a recent documentary that aired over on Channel 7 in Australia. Promised lots of bombshells, not too many. But that aside, the bigger problem that Meghan and Harry now will seize upon, including their lawyers, is dissecting this. But the biggest thing that the Markle family have simply given the lawyers is the fact that continually they are going on camera, and in their eyes they will use this term, being unkind about their client. That's where you really have to hold back. It would have been far wiser, in my opinion, for Samantha, Thomas and Thomas Jr. to hold off until this particular case had been concluded. In fact, all of those appearances on news channels over here in the United Kingdom too. It just doesn't work out well. And the bottom line is you're literally giving the lawyer people over for Meghan and Harry things on a plate they can utilize against you. Well, what about the documentary? Was there any true bombshells? Not really. Obviously it's interesting to get their take from their perspective, but there was nothing really there that people were totally, didn't know about. The stories that people really wanted to know about are the ones that are littered across the internet. The ones I'm talking about, the pictures, all that sort of stuff. What's the true story behind that? And until that documentary is made, and until somebody's unearthed that, then simply this is just celebrity reality fodder. I do feel very sorry for Thomas and wish him all the best in his quest for better health. But you can't help wondering if this was a huge mistake in their quest to move forward to get some kind of, finality with his once much loved and much on his side daughter. Either way, it's a rolling story that seemingly never ends. But was the right thing to do in this current climate? I'd love to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Do you agree or do you disagree? Do you understand that the reasons for them speaking out, or have we already heard too much? And more importantly, has this jeopardized what could have been a very successful lawsuit?